I don't want to telegraph that I'm here because you don't know what people are up to, so I can't simply relax and go back to sleep. Alright, so the economy sucks. Everything's expensive instead of flying. You see that? It was a plane. So instead of flying somewhere foreign and exciting, I flew to Chicago. Tonight we are stealth camping on an abandoned train, exploring, having fun. Should be a fun few nights here before I fly somewhere else.
And that's where I gotta go to catch my bus.
Now I usually gotta wait for my bus, which should be showing up over there soon. I'm gonna sit down since I have like 20 minutes to wait here for my bus.
The airport is over there, of course. So I wonder if there's any good spots for plane spotting around here. It's gotta be. And that right there is my bus. So should be boarding soon. Let's go. It's really warm here, but it's gonna rain in a few days. By that time I should be gone, so it's fine. Hopefully the nights are cool enough to sleep and not so cold that I gotta go and get a sleeping bag. Nice. And it's not working.
I'm gonna be on this bus for 1 hour, then we're getting down, then we gotta walk.
And we're off. All right. Now I gotta find some food and water. Just constant airplanes landing in O'Hare. I just saw another one pass, and here comes another one. Alright, so we have a grocery store right here. That's very nice. Let's go get something. Should be enough water to get me through the night. Mocny gas. Polish water.
We have a water, it's called Mocny gas.
Just like random Polish and European foods right here on this aisle. Nice. I think I have an idea. Which one do I pick? Alright, I have the stuff. Some food for tonight. Now I gotta go
Walk to the trains.
Yeah, you cannot get across. There's no zebra, so I'm gonna have to play Frogger
In real life, any second now.
Here's my chance. Pretty clear, that was nice.
Nice!
Ooh, nice. Let's see if it works. Nope.
Beautiful, beautiful.
As much as I wish I was in one of those, heading to somewhere more exotic.
I'm in Chicago.
Not even Chicago proper, more like the right next to the airport. It's at a quarter, though it's been very defaced, so I don't think it's worth anything. There we go. Let's go take a look on this side, and we'll go over there, see the other ones. Alright, I'm gonna make some pineapple Kool-Aid now. So I'm gonna guess this was the conductor's seat or the driver's seat. So let's make this. We have some pineapple tidbits and of course pink lemonade Kool-Aid. Nice little table here we have. So I need some calories, I need some sugar. Probably gonna need something to stir with, huh? Put this right here so no trash falls in there while I get my spork. Pink lemonade Kool-Aid going in. This is a pineapple juice, no sugar added, so less a bit more healthy, I guess. Go ahead. It's good. It's not too bad. We gotta have this fast so we can go explore while we still have some daylight. Okay, I'm done with my pineapple Kool-Aid. Let's go look around this place. It's pretty cool. And as always, I'm going to take my trash with me, of course. Always take your trash with you. There's enough trash here already. Look at that. Somebody had a sushi party over there. Pineapple Kool-Aid was okay. Most important, it gave me enough energy to keep moving and check out this place. It's really spacious in here. Plenty of space for a rave party, something like that. So this looks like at some point it was a Metra, like a Metra train car. All of the seats have been taken out by somebody. Let's go upstairs. Yep, it is just like a Metra train car. And for those of you who do not know, Metra train cars are the train cars of Chicago. They are the commuter trains. The trains that go out to the suburbs and stuff. We'll probably jump into one tomorrow, heading into the actual city. So we might have occasion to see one of these, as it should be. But yeah, it's pretty much a Metra train car. This is surprisingly clean. Somebody had a party here, look at that. So it looks like it's two train cars and a locomotive up front, where we came from. Cool. It looks like the restroom. Toilet right there. I want to look at the trash, and it's a glove right there. And the graffiti, but since we only have 1 hour left of daylight, I'm gonna go take a look at the other ones before finding a place to sleep. So this right here is the locomotive, I think. Looks like an oil tank to me. Tank of something, diesel maybe. Who knows? And the driver's seat. A lot of nice little pines, juniper maybe, evergreens growing all over. So obviously this is being stored here, so it looks like a storage. Still use these rail lines for storage. Nice. Somebody left a message over there. I'm not too interested in these, which seem to be, who knows, I don't know anything about trains. So let's go over there to those passenger cars. Looks like this one was burned down. Looks like a dead end right here. And you have to get down to proceed onto the next one. All of these still have seats. These two, I mean, one of them burned down by somebody, I'm sure. And these over there, seems like they don't have any seats. Cannot even walk through this one. I'm gonna have to turn around. It's getting more overgrown. Well, it's my bad for trying to take the path least traveled all the way back. Place gets enough foot traffic to be pretty much clear. All sorts of junk in here. Looks like a bunch of motor oil. 15W40. And it looks like it might be somebody's home by the looks of it. Yeah, a bunch of motor oil everywhere. My guess is gonna be that somebody maybe used it to burn down the other ones. And they at least attempted with these. There's another one that was obviously burned down. And looks like the end. And a ton of motor oil. Well, obviously, I'm gonna have to choose one of these for sleeping tonight. And, it's not looking good. Somebody always has to ruin these, abandoned places, things. There was no need to burn this down, but somebody did. It's a really cool location. Too bad somebody messed with it. But what are you gonna do? I gotta pick one of these to sleep in tonight. I think the locomotive and the two passenger ones over there might get the most traffic. So it's gonna be one of these. I don't know which of these I'm gonna pick. I'm gonna start looking for that now, because it's probably close to 7 now, maybe close to 8. Sun is gonna set soon. Gotta find a place to sleep. Let's go do that real quick, and then I can sit down and relax for the rest of the night. Yeah, I don't really like. Okay, I don't really like any of these. Oh, there you go again. I don't really like any of these. So somebody might come claim they're somebody might be staying here. Somebody's bringing all of this stuff. So I gotta pick somewhere with the least potential traffic. Just a bunch of mattresses in this car. Let's go upstairs. Not as much air circulating in this particular car. It has all of its windows, so of course I kind of like this one. It's all painted, it's all tattooed. It's kind of cool. I like the colors. Maybe this one is, yeah, maybe I'm feeling this one right here. What do you think? Let's take a quick look upstairs, see what it's like. And it'll probably either be this one or that one. Well, this right here looks good. It's also the cleanest. Where there's a bit more dirty than right here. I think this is gonna do for me tonight. We have a nice cross breeze going from this broken window to that broken window. So yeah, right here.
Alright, so the economy's bad. Everything's expensive. So instead of flying somewhere foreign and exciting and expensive, I flew to Chicago. Gonna be here a few nights, stealth camping across the city before flying off to somewhere else.
Let me show you real quick what else I got. So we have some rice cakes from Poland with salt, I'm gonna guess. Some water, sparkling water from Poland also. Here goes to going to Poland soon, hopefully.
But we're pretty close. I think Chicago has one of the cities with the most Polish people and people of Polish descent in the United States. Fun fact. So, probably why they have Polish products at the store, a Mexican store, I think it was. I have a little cooking kit with me. Would be nice to have, some gas, but of course you cannot carry gas with you onto a plane. So I was gonna have to wait till tomorrow, because I wasn't gonna go to downtown and come back just to have gas tonight. Here we have a little footprint, so it's flame resistant, so put the burner on top of this. This I got in Japan. It was really cheap. It was like 100 yen. So it was worth it. It's not too useful for my usual cooking setup, but it works for this. A lighter that I found in Korea, fun fact. This is the first stuff that I got. And it still works, it's still good, it's small. It's really small, as you can see. And I have this little spork that folds nicely, so everything fits in here. And there you go, that's my cooking kit right there for this and probably many domestic trips, because I can make this bag be the size of a personal item, which means I can carry it on without paying extra. Everything is nicely put away back into its bag. Okay, so it's getting dark soon here. We gotta start thinking of sleep. Before sleep, I'm just doing I'm not doing anything. I'm just wearing 2 layers right now. If it gets cold enough, I have a jacket just in case. I thought of bringing it just in case, mostly for if I go anywhere else after this, which I probably will if I fly anywhere else. But yeah, this for sleep, this jacket should do when I have a blanket in there, and everything should be fine. Should be good enough, at least. It shouldn't get too cold tonight. But a month ago now, I went to New York City to do one of these trips, and it was quite cold. So I ended up not recording anything. I just I slept at the airport, and it was a good trip. It was a fun trip. It just wasn't worth recording anything, because just sleeping at it just wasn't worth recording anything. I think I have an idea. I could probably drag that seat right there, put it up here, make it even with this part, so I can have a better night's sleep. Let's see if it works. It's like really dirty. I do have a footprint, but I think I guess we'll see, because it's gonna be pretty hard sleeping without a sleeping pad. I'm pretty used to a sleeping pad by now, even though I've done a lot of
concrete or anything else. Rocks, stones. You know, this would be a really nice location for like a music video type of production. Let's see if this is gonna work or not. Okay, it's not quite flush, but almost there. It's gonna do. It's gonna be better than sleeping on the hard metal. I don't know if it's good or bad when I'm sleeping below this. I guess we'll find out. Okay, that was not a good idea laying on that without putting the footprint down first, because my hand is dirty now. As are my pants, I bet, on my shirt, even though it's black, so should be mostly okay. Well, it's gonna give me a bit cleaner than otherwise, so it works. It works. Okay, it's getting dark, and the cross breeze is really nice, so I think I'm gonna go to sleep. Good night. Alright, so I don't want to flash my camp. I don't want to telegraph that I'm here, because basically I just had two guys with flashlights, probably exploring, you know, just like I am. At least they were walking down there. And they're like, oh shit, there's a guy there. And I'm like, yo, you're good, you guys are good, you guys are good. But now, of course, I am. You don't know what people are up to, so I can't simply relax and go back to sleep. Or I wasn't really asleep, I was almost falling asleep. So I guess I gotta stay up for a few more hours. Just make sure, because it's way too comfy here. It's like way too comfy with this, the seat working as a mattress. So what I'm gonna do is stay up a few hours and probably walk around, make sure it's clear, and yeah, I'll let you know what happens. I'm gonna have to put my shoes on, which I'm not too happy about, so that sucks. I wish I had my camera out with me. Just that would have been some good content right there. You probably can't see anything, it's dark. It is midnight, by the way. And yeah, it was probably just a couple kids exploring just like I am. But I was like to be cautious. I'm paranoid, so I'm gonna stay up and watch, because I don't want to end up on a Midwest safety video. Okay, let me get my shoes on, I guess. It was nice and comfy here, but now I gotta move. Gonna make a quick round and come back. It's really lit up right here by the locomotive. Back at the engine. Let's go take a look now that it's dark. I think I'm gonna sit here for a bit until I go back to my spot. Just wait it out a little bit. See what happens. Okay, hasn't been too long, but I'm gonna make my way back to my spot. Yeah, I'm back in my spot. I'm gonna chill here for few hours before I decide to go to sleep. Good night. Alright, same two guys passed. Again, passed me right here, right down here. And I don't know if they saw me again or if they ignored me. I don't know what's going on. Then they climbed on top of a train. Alright, it's 2 a.m. and it's been 40 minutes since I saw these two guys walking around. So I think I'm gonna try to go back to sleep now. It's been long enough. So from 3 to 6 a.m. I barely slept, and got cold enough last night about 11. But I had to get this blanket, and then by the time that it was 3 a.m. and those two guys were gone, it was pretty cool, and I could barely sleep. It wasn't doing too much for my legs. Well, this was a pretty good spot, all things considered. This thing made for a good mattress, so I cannot complain. But now it's time to get our date started. So let's get out of here. So I put this can here in case anybody came up with there. Would make a noise. Somebody knocked it over, alerting me that somebody's trying to get close to me. There's more cans and stuff around that I could have used, but whatever. And I almost forgot my glasses up there. Okay, I double checked. Everything's with me. Everything should be with me. We can leave. Just like that, the night's over. Time to keep walking. I love trains and I love train transportation, but I don't know a single thing about trains. So, if you're interested in some information about these trains, the locomotive and the train cars, I will give a shout out to a YouTube channel named Nymph. She made an excellent video on the history of these. So go check it out if you want to learn some more. It would be cool to come back here when there's snow on the ground, stay at the locomotive, make some food, some actual proper food, so you stay warm overnight, get a sleeping bag. But I think I might come back when there's snow on the ground someday. Alright, let's get out of here. Anyway, it was a good night apart from being unable to sleep due to it being cold. But it's fine.